Pathfinder, because it's full of demons. It's good. It's a good pun. It's a good pun right there, Dutch. That's a good pun. Hey everybody, welcome back to Pathfinder. Wrath, the Righteous. I finally got it right. And the game's not opening now. Soon that thing, because like this game. This game is just a little bit. There we go. A little bit touchy sometimes. Doesn't like loading things. Does not like loading things. So I think if I remember correctly, and there's always the chance that I don't, but you know, if I do, and I probably do, in this specific scenario, we were wrapping up essentially, picking up the last of the. Oh, cool. Thanks, phone. The last of the quests here, so that we may, you know, we may do this stuff. I think this is the last one because we can't do. No, we can do the. This is the main quest. We can't do this one, and we can't. We can go do this. So rapture. Old memes. Old memes, my boy. It's a way of life. Don't ask why. I genuinely no clue. No clue why I'm this dumb. It's a fucking talent. It's a blessing. Majorly a curse. As my fingers fumble around. That's not what actually that works too. I don't know how. So, I think you can like choose to take other paths to get to the rapture area. There's one thing I know for certain, however, and that is that it sucks dick. Sucks major dick. Super cock. Super cock. Fuck. Don't know why I'm like this. I know that I need to make sure to trade all my excess gear, hide it all away, because it's going to strip me naked, and I will need to re-equip everything. Which is just a terrible mechanic if you ask me, but you know, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Oh, it's ready to go. Portal up. Then go over here. Apparently Camilla's sick for some reason. I mean, we're gonna give it a quick save because this might end up being death. I think we deleted some kind of like we used a really broken method to delete somebody. Vexilia's demeanor has changed since the last time you saw her. She looks at you with a mixture of boredom and irritation. When she greets you, her friendliness no longer seems genuine, but forced and insincere. Well, here's our long-awaited guest. The performance is about to begin, and there is so much new talent here today. I wonder if any of them will entertain me. She throws you a withering glance and mutters something under her breath before she answers. In that case, you should act fast before you lose what remains of my interest. What remains? All the clapping. Vexilla claps her hands imperiously. One of the performers begins to sing a heartfelt ballad. I can't read. In a deep, velvety voice. She looks tired, and her eyes full of sadness. There's a wistful note in her voice, and she asks, "Tell me, how did you end up in the abyss? You're not one of us. Our ways are foreign to you. Why did you come to our world? She sounds slightly irritated. Do you always follow the Queen's orders? If she the one who does, if she is the one who does all the thinking for you, perhaps it'd be better off talking to her and not you. The demon interrupts the ballad with an impatient clap of her hands. The singer quails beneath her imperious gaze and hurries away. She makes steps on that stage next, dressed as a jester. Here's another one of the one for you to distinguish. Just how many mortals does it take to paint this manor? Depends on how hard you throw them against the walls. Oh, I'll be here all week. The wailing has started to annoy me. What do we have next? Oh, another fool has decided to entertain me with a joke. His jokes? Well, as far as I'm aware, laughing at cripples and the fortune is popular on Galarian as well. If you ask me, it's a primitive form of entertainment. Still, you mortals seem to enjoy it, even though you try to pretend yourselves different from us creatures of vice and evil. Now, what am I thinking about it? Now that I'm thinking about it, what is the difference between demons and Galarians? That's enough. I feel like I'm talking with the statues come to life. So I'm not even talking to you, but an entire chorus of other mortals who have crammed your head in all these rules, regulations, and prohibitions. You're such a disappointment. She snaps her fingers in irritation. I wonder if, like, you know... Yeah, dude, what? You don't like my Triceratops? Bismuth has been here since the start. He's always been here. Completely normal. Not a statue at all. Yep, that's lag. Because all the demons just fucking vanished. Her face contorts violently. Her beauty disappears and her features transform into something wild and animalistic. Her jaws expand, revealing her horrible teeth. Guards, kill him! You can't amuse me in any other way. At least you can entertain me with a fight.
Save the last one for me.
Triceratops is scared now, but, you know. I'm assuming she can fly, right? She's got foresight, shield, mind blank, movement. Jack, zap the giant snake lady, please. Oh, jeez Louise, that's a lot of bard. Oh, God, not fucking potion throwers. I'm not strong enough for your potions. Where is Lamb?
I'll cut you wide open.
Some a couple divas, you know. As you do. Where is he?
Simply business.
Is he sick too? He is shaking though. Oh God, did somebody... Ember got polymorph. God, fuck. And now Nenny was frightened, I think. Ironically, I'm pretty sure Ember's then going to cast Break Enchantment on herself. So... Fuck. This might end up being a reset. What how did she get... Okay, yeah, okay. That's death. So, you know. It's just death. No, the Triceratops has always been there. You know, you gotta find him. You gotta have your very own Bismuth. He's very good. He does his job well. His job is to be a meat shield. Yes, yes. Yes, that... I don't know how I missed that. Brain. Brian, if you would. If you would please, Brian, work with me. Can't you see that we're one baby? One giant fucking baby, that's me. Not to confuse with the baby fetish. Don't know why I'd throw that in there other than the fact that, you know, just seemed kind of appropriate. To make sure that make it clear. I'd like to stop talking now. I think that's probably for the best. I'll do a night's rest because everybody is at death's door. I think the shaken or sickened isn't exactly helping, but yeah, it's got some lava fountains, a couple of blood fountains. You know, it's the demon realm, man. It's that place you go into in every anime, right? Where, you know, obviously, I've got to kill the demon lord, so I've got to take a trip to the demon realm. And that's it, you know? That's the truth, Ruth. I hit the button, didn't I? Oh, somebody's dancing. Everybody likes lava here, and blood. Believe it or not, demons, fans of lava and blood. Quick trip to the flesh markets to rid ourselves of the remaining random crap we're not going to need. Because I need to make sure, like I said, I need to make sure to get rid of it, because we're moving on to the next segment of the game. And if I have it in my inventory, it's going to be very bad for me. Very bad. Just overall bad. My brain's not working tonight. And then again, when does my brain ever work? That's fair. Harsh, but fair. It's like, what is fucking... Oh, the thief steals from you, cut off his hands. Harsh, fair. It's not really fair, is it? Nah, I mean, kind of fair. Yes, I would like to... Can I see your... Do you say anything else? No. This is not what I meant to do. I want to talk to one of the guys over here. Raggy, my boy. Let me... Show me your... Nope. You're not the guy I want to talk to. Here we go. We've killed like half the fucking slave owners here. Oh, man. So it's not exactly easy to find somebody. You don't need daggers. Don't use them. Don't need these. Don't need that. Does the dinosaur still wear its gear? No, it... Motherfucker. Charisma's not the only word. He wore like a wisdom one. It allows him to do specific other things. I hate when he does that. He just takes off his gear randomly. Oh, it's like a fucking... He's like a toddler. The Triceratops is like a toddler. He strips himself of his gear every once in a while. And then I'm forced to figure out what gear was his again. Okay. I don't think we're carrying around any other gear other than this, and I don't think we need to wear that at all. Alright, you know what, we can just throw on somebody, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Just want to make sure I got rid of everything. Okay. Plus 3. I'll just throw them in the chest for now. Okay. Back to the place. We can do a quick resty. As you need. As you do, take a quick rest before we go into insane battles with demons and dragons and other such crap. Thing is, right, I don't know if the way you travel. So I do know that to get to this upcoming final segment of the game, there is a couple of ways to do it, right? So you can take the path presented to you by the demon lord, the lady in Shadow Nocticula. You can talk to there's a person who has a ship in the Bad Luck Tavern, right? And she'll fly you on her ship. And there's a slave trader who also has a ship, and he'll fly you over there.
Such pretty golden hair. When I look at it, I always think of the sun, angels, fresh bread, and all sorts of good things.
Fresh bread, you say? Poor hungry child. try to eat me while I sleep.
What? Darian. Okay, wait, beautiful. Perfect. I'm glad that we didn't fuck this up. I've been thinking, and, well, you see, what I'm trying to say is, extremely embarrassed, Ashula's voice becomes progressively quieter until you can barely hear a word she is saying. I know that. Thanks. After several deep inhales and exhales, Arashule finally puts herself together and blurts out, I need to go back to my dream, and come with me, please. Pouting, she looks down. You find anything at the table? No, it remains a mystery to me, but I had another idea. Something I can't do alone. I thought, this is going to sound odd, and I doubt dreams even work like this, but what if I try to fall asleep inside my dream, to dive deeper in the dream world? Ah, we're going Inception. Beautiful. What could I find there? What if that was the answer to my question? Where the answers to my questions are hidden? What if Desna herself, or even me, the real me? But the problem is, she blushes again, her voice dropping to a barely audible whisper. That's where the nightmares are. Someone will have to guard my sleep. I can read. Someone who won't get scared of what is to be seen there. Someone who knows what kind of monster I used to be. I hope this is coming through fine. Please let me know if it's not, but I don't know if there's anything I can do about it. I know the recording comes through fine, so I'm imagining it's just OBS having a display issue for me. Someone... She nods. Yes, will you help me? Right now, or else I'm gonna wake again. I don't, like, really fucking... Why are you saying that to me? Oh, I really fucked that up, didn't I? Yeah, I need to reload. That was stupid of me. That just fucks up the entire fucking... Just broke it, you know. Completely messed it up. I thought it was too far, really, but I'm like, what? Why can't I just say this shit to her? Just completely go fucking horny. Horny on main. It's more likely than you think.
One more day, and I'm still alive. Everyone dies, and I don't even get sick. Why is that?
Yeah, I don't want to fuck up the characters' side stories. Her hot fingers touch your hand. You both immediately fall into a dream. Yeah, instead of breaking the quest, let me do it right, huh? It sounds like a better idea. Her dream is still empty. This faint smoky smell of burnt dream still lingers in the air. She throws a cautionary glance into the darkness, where her nightmares lurk. But there's nothing to see right now. They're there, I know it, she says in an almost inaudible whisper. She lies her head in her lap, with heart fearful. You see the fearfulness in her eyes. I can read. They'll come, I know it. Don't let them get me, please. Thank you. I don't want to horny up again. I don't want to fuck it up. It's the first time you ever see her sleeping. Her face is unmarked by sadness, worry, or embarrassment. Sleeping within her dream, she seems at peace and completely innocent. She's so beautiful, isn't she? You can barely make out the features of the shadow standing before you. A sturdy man in his 40s with a rusty mail shirt. His eyes are two gaping holes oozing with pus. More than anything in this world, I loved watching her. She knew that, and that's why she took my eyes. Do you believe me? I do. You believe shadows, dreams, demons, nightmares. Your gullibility will be the end of you, as it was the end of me. More and more shadows emerge from the darkness, their bodies deformed, mutilated. We don't care about you. We are dead. We are not even here. Oh, I tell a lie. We are not part of reality anymore, but now we're right here with you. He points his finger at the sleeping girl's temple, as if taking aim with a crossbow. And this is the place we'll never disappear from. She will not forget me. She won't forget any of us. won't ever forgive herself for what she did. Then, the head of this monster's haunted house is a haunted house, and if you're going to be with her, you'll have to share this burden. Guilt, regret, memories. Think hard. Do you really want her and all this baggage? You think it'll be easier if you're together? A shadow emerges from the crowd. It looks somewhat different from the others. It's a young woman in a loose robe with a sacred symbol of a butterfly on her chest. She looks dark, not like the darkness of despair, but like the night sky. You think back to when Arashili told you about her story. You're both standing next to a grave. This must be the priestess whose death prompted Arashili's redemption. I can read. After our encounter, and after Arashili killed me and realized how much evil she had wrought through her life, she fled to a desolate place. She hoped that being far from humans would help her avoid temptation, but all isolation can do is help her unlearn her evil ways. Who, if not humans, can help her learn kindness and love? Priestess looks at you searchingly. Her eyes twinkle like stars. So this is whom she chose to be her guide in the world of mortals. I hope she made the right choice. At least, it is her image that I wear. I am just her memory, bitter, painful, but still bright. I am regret, but I am also hope. On the path that Arashili has taken, I can just never pronounce her name right. I am her sorrowful guiding star. Priestess mutters an apologetic gesture. How can I tell you something that she doesn't know? This is the realm of dreams. There's no telling who you may encounter here. We are her sorrow, her conscience, her cruel companions who torment her in exile. But you can become her happiness. We chase her away from her old crimes. But you should show her what she was never known, neither in the abyss nor in the wastelands. You've done so much for her already. You've shown her friendship, camaraderie, taught her to do great things. But now, you have made her dream of something more, something that is both beautiful and deadly. Can you become the one who will show her how to love? If you are not sure you're willing to follow this path all the way through, you'd better step back now, before you break her heart. You love me? She looks up at you, her ruby eyes wide open. Her thin lips part, and she moves closer to your face, but forces herself to freeze. Her hot breath burns your cheek. The shadows step aside and vanish into darkness. The dream dissipates. The last thing you hear is the priest's voice saying, "Take care of her." That went very differently when I did it last time. So I did it with a different character who wasn't on a romance path with her, and she more or less I just fought like a bunch of shades, and then that was really it. So it's very interesting to see the different paths you can take. Thank you for being with me in there. I believe you, she smiles timidly, and I want you to know that I also... You are so... Blushing, she drops her eyes. Nothing. I expected to go to another, deeper part of the dream world, but I just slept. No dreams at all. I didn't see or hear anything at all. Only at the very end did I hear your voice. But it was almost important. It was the most important thing I've ever heard. She tries to suppress her smile. Perhaps. I don't even know yet. There's nothing in there after all. I guess I'll go back there when I have good reason to. Until then, let's just live in the real world. Thank you. I think, she looks away, I think I know why mortals compare the happiness moments of their lives to dreams. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Let's, I guess let's go to, oh, that's right. Let's, quickly, let us just level up the rest of the nerds. Just in case they're needed at all. I don't think they're going to be. I really wish there was a better way to do this leveling up stuff. Like, it just wouldn't kick you out of the menu every time. The problem is, it does have to load a lot of information. And I don't know if it's because I've just not got the space on my computer. Or it's too much information for the game to be processing at once. I imagine my amazing inventory doesn't help a lot either. Just my inventory full of shit. Okay. Quickly, let's go into two things. Let's see. Let's redress our fucking toddler dinosaur, whom, for the life of me, can't fucking keep its equipment on. Let's see. Chinese cast by the way. You already have a robe. You don't, so that'll do. Yeah, she's already gone as well. Yeah, sure. I just want to make sure to remember, do not click on the thing until you're ready to go in, because that would be silly. I know, I'm kind of like putting off the big next segment of the game, but I just want to make sure that everything's ready before we go. Gotta get all your ducks in a row, you know what I mean? All these ducks I have. My inventory full of ducks. Okay. Putting items into an inventory that I will never take out again. Because I'm just fucking like that, aren't I? Probably should also consider what's on my inventory, but... Oh, look at that, because I moved the, thing, it desummoned the dinosaur, and therefore it strips move equipment again. Okay. Words to the wise, don't move your dinosaur on your belt. Okay. Now let us be off. I'm gonna take the generic route, because I don't really know if I trust anybody who lives in the abyss, and even then I don't trust Nocticula herself, but if her goals do truly align with mine, then she has no reason to send me off course when it comes to fighting Hepsamara. Right, because right now she's sending us to help fight Hepsamara, who's been mining all her rocks, taking all of her shiny rocks, and that's no good for her because it's making her island sink, and when her island sinks, she loses power. So, I think if nothing else, it's like a treaty of like necessity, right? She's helping us because it benefits her, at the very least, which is the only reason I feel that I can trust her at all. I don't have the other half of the book either. I wonder if I can still go back and get it. Because, right, so if you have both halves of the book, you're able to become a god. Which, I don't think it's in character, but I definitely think it's something I want to do. To be fair, if I can't get the book, that's going to be fine as well. It was my design to basically just toss it away. Like, I daren't take the power of a demon. I dare not touch the power of the demon office. No. I also wonder, so one difference is that I still have the hand helping me. And originally the hand did not want to help because I was evil. I send my assassins to ensure no one comes. There you go. I hope you're well prepared. Have you brought your strongest companions on your journey? They will be the only ones you can rely on. You receive no reinforcements, and you will not see those you have left behind in Alethea for a very long time. Don't dismiss the importance of preparing for this mission. When you're ready, step into the portal. This portal. It will take you to my airship. Captain and crew have already received their instructions, and good luck to you, mortal. An extraordinary adventure awaits you. Yeah, I think other than possibly buying equipment that I don't even know where I would get, right? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe like I'd have to buy a bunch of equipment, and I don't know who's selling equipment here. I'm not gonna fucking I think we're ready for the fight. Whatever. You have a long and dangerous journey ahead. There's no turning back. And this is my fun. I like this team. The route marked on the map connects Alethea and Colifair, little archipelago, with a black line. It is straight and steadfast, just like the commander himself, determined to catch and slay his enemy, Hepsamara, Baphomet's daughter, at all costs. The commander's crew looks impressive and menacing, a gang of hardened skywolves and experienced aeronauts handpicked by Nocticula. Even the ship itself is a predatory silhouette of a military craft, not to mention a stockpile of supplies and a formidable arsenal. Having apparently decided against a game of hide-and-seek, the Hand Inheritor appears on the deck in the flesh, standing unmoving at the ship's prow, like a majestic golden statue. Yeah, so that's different, right? Because the Hand died in my other playthrough, after being caught by the fucking guy. The voyage is only underway, but when the commander and his crew are already facing their first challenge. Having spotted the lone ship, a flock of harpies raises from the coastal rocks. Armed with hooked talons and carnivorous grins, they rush upward, squawking. Eerie, harmonious, and enchanting songs fill the air. The gazes of some sailors go blank as they cast away their lines and walk unsteadily towards the ship's broadside to step into the void, where the sweet-voiced songstress are waiting for them. Commander decides to. Even for the experienced archer, hitting a nimble harpy in midair is no mean feat, but somehow the crew manages to strike down several with well-aimed shots. The screams of fury drown out the enchanting songs, and the crew drives the winged predators away from the ship. I wonder if the harpies would have taken the Nocticula thing, because I feel like they would have made it angrier, right? Because, you know, the Nocticula killed the fucking harpy mother. Big old harpy mama. She dead. Turned into a rock island. And then there's Trumpet, the weirdo. Yes, yet. Screams of fury drown out the enchanting songs, and the crew drives winged. Did I skip something there? And the crew drives the winged predators away from the ship. With shrieks of disappointment, they continue circling in the distance, but for a while, but then head off in search of less dangerous prey. Many cultures consider malice and belligerence to be contagious diseases. In the Abyss, one particular place transmits such quarrels in the air, like a noxious miasma. Sometimes, Trumpet. Lucky I don't have other viewers, because, you know, you'd scare them away. And I'd be a little bit upset about that. This place is Mara Island, and the ship is flying right over it. A discord sowing whisper fills the thoughts of every crew member. Sailors suddenly begin casting hostile glances at each other, while muted but merciless brawls break out here and there with almost zero provocation. Such is the aura of Mara Island. The Mara. God, no furries. Furries are banned. The heart of malice and disorder, a cauldron of affliction known as strife. Tension and hostility between the crew seem to grow by the second, and stabbing seems imminent. For no apparent reason at all, a bloody and violent fight breaks out below deck in the blink of an eye, and then ends just as quickly. The hearts of the victors fill with horror as they gaze in the sight of their comrades' lifeless bodies at their feet. The commander, who was just passing by, barely avoids a pointless death at the hand of the cleaver-brandishing sailor. Had the blade swung a few inches closer, it would have buried itself in his heart, having reaped her bloody harvest from the ship. Mercifully. Is that like a dump truck Mario ass or something? This is it from her grasp. Infuriated, the captain of Nocticula's ship draws his weapon and personally executes the combatant who dared wound a guest, trusted to him by the Lady in Shadow. With a trembling voice, he assures the commander that transgression will never be repeated. A hurricane of enormous proportions rages on towards the ship, threatening to crush the boat like an eggshell. The whirlwind rips a gaping sailor from the tackle and tears him apart in midair. The wind catches the ship and draws into deadly dance. The elemental embrace lasts for hours, days, or maybe months. Within the stormy darkness and the chaos of crashing, salty waves, mere moments seem like an eternity. It feels that the wild winds have subdued even time itself, twisting into a bizarre spiral. The commander can barely make out the dark shape of an island called Alir below, offering a chance that the ship might seek refuge there. But what dangers might await the vessel on land? Would it be smarter to make a valiant attempt to drive the ship through the raging elements? Commander. Fleeing from the storm that shreds the skies like hawk ripping into partridge, the ship descends in the dense undergrowth of Alir. With the decision led to salvation or damnation, only time will tell. As a rule, death is associated with cold and desolate places that look entirely unlike the dense forested Alir. But once again, but one should not forget that in the abyss, alive means dangerous. After a day, and yet another night, the hurricane finally blows itself southwest of Alir. The skies clear up, and the mast no longer shudders from the wind's onslaught. Upon emerging from their hiding places, the sailors report the unpleasant surprise that the hull of the ship is tightly ensnared by vines and tree roots, which seem to have discovered and captured their prey with incredible alacrity. Alacrity is a word I can fucking hell. A quick head count reveals that the several sailors have gone missing while standing watch on deck. Most probably they fell prey to the near sentient predatory plants that made Alir notorious. Jeez Louise, trumpet, please. For the love of God. A fierce battle rages around the ship. On one side, predatory plants unleash volleys of thorns, waves of suffocating pollen, and grasping vines, eager to drag anyone not nimble enough to the thicket. On the other side, screaming sailors chop mercilessly at the entangling vines and bark armored branches. The ship is surrounded by a mess of chopped plants, and the sailors eagerly cut the hard roots that bind the vessel into the soil. They work skillfully and ruthlessly, and before long, the vessel rises into the air again, carrying away the commander and his depleted crew, drenched in blood and plant sap. Get all these fucking horny emotes from. Who's out there making horny emotes, goddammit? The outbreak of an epidemic in close quarters of an airship is a calamity that can easily turn any vessel into a flying mortuary, grimly cruising the airstreams. Unsurprisingly, the crew was horrified when they noticed the first signs of disease spreading on board. In the morning, many sailors find themselves unable to rise to their feet. The afflicted are racked by merciless fever, and several of those most weakened by the journey have already stopped breathing. Neither spells nor mundane cures seem to help them. The handed inheritor, who has been following the situation closely, withdraws into silent contemplation. Some time later, he tells the commander that, for the sake of the success of their mission, he will try to heal the sailors. I believe in you, Hand. As he himself admits, the Hand inheritor is an angel of battle, not of healing. But disease in the abyss are not just maladies of the body, and the dark essence cannot withstand the power of the heaven's touch. When common potions and spells were powerless, the prayer and magic of Iomade's herald proved extremely potent. The ailing sailors begin to recover. Jeez Louise, there's so much of this fucking segment. Every aeronaut dreams of distant voyages, gazing upon the wonders, and collecting a bounty after arriving at their destined port. But no one ever dreams of fighting harpies, monstrous storms, carnivorous plants, or even invisible but deadly diseases. The crew is tired, rancorous, and craving the opportunity to unleash their anger. Brandishing their cleavers, they surround the commander. Not all of them, of course, but enough to pose a genuine threat. Clutching his saber, the captain threatens the sailors with the wrath of Lady in Shadow, but they are too tired and too angry to listen to him. Articuno herself would have to appear on the deck to cow the desperate sky wolves into submission. Are they just like fucking what? It's fucking looked over. I don't. The hand of the hair stands shoulder to shoulder with the commander. A warm glow envelops them both. The angel summons the blessing of heaven to enhance his friend's strength. In the event of a fight, the crew responds to commander's call for peace with irritated grunts. Their patience is at an end. They look to quench their anger with spilled blood. With a sudden yell, the leader of the mutiny rushes at the commander. The glow of the angel's blessing bolsters the commander immensely, but alas, it is not enough. A violent fight breaks out on deck, with blood gushing from countless wounds in the unfolding carnage. Not even the ship itself is spared. As an errant saber strikes sever sections of rigging and cleave holes in the sails, the airship, like a wounded bird, veers off course and begins diving nose first towards the water of Ishtar. Ashir. The legal. It's you know, it's a lawyer. We're hitting a lawyer, a giant demonic lawyer with giant demon wings. He's just Satan, but like in a suit. So just Satan, really. Uh, lethal collision puts an end to the melee, sweeping the batons clear off the deck. Commander and his companions manage to pull themselves onto a lone rock that juts out of the depths. The other crew members are less fortunate. Wreckage and floating corpses litter the endless ocean for as far as the eye can see. The expedition has ended in complete failure, as Commander is trapped without any reasonable prospect of reaching Calafir or returning to Algeria. After days filled with nothing beyond subsisting on scraps of food and anxiously awaiting their unknown fate, the dark silhouette of an unfamiliar airship appears in the horizon. It spots the commander and changes course, heading straight for him. The ship approaching the commander sails under a banner displaying Hepzibah's personal emblem. Commander can already see its crew, silent undead, elite warriors in life, and now in death, armed with gleaming blades. No matter how craftily the commander hides, Hepzibah's minions have the unobvious advantage. They can observe their prey from above. They quickly manage to find the commander's hideout and entangle him in nets. Having tied him up, the silent thugs throw him onto a stale and musty cargo hold. Their captain, an armor-clad, desiccated corpse with flaming red eyes, maintains a sepulchral silence, refusing to answer any questions. In the darkness, tracking time proves impossible, and the journey definitely lasts days, long, excruciating days, full of boredom, bad food, and the sickening stench of corpses. Finally, the flight comes to an end. Commander and his companions, still tied up, are dragged out of the cargo hold. Okay, what happened to the hand? Where's my hand? I wonder if the inheritor's okay, or was he stripped from me? You've been thrown into a cramped, damp cage by Hepzibah's servants. Your captors have confiscated all your gear and equipment. You must rely on your own abilities. The bars of the cage are completely rusted through, and it does not look as if the undead guards are paying you much attention. They seem to be muttering something beneath their breath, their mouths moving in a constant stream of ominous whispers. Your also lock can't stop you. There's a dull click, and you give the door a gentle push. It opens, but you wince at the loud creaking of its hinges. The sound is certain to draw unwanted attention. One of the undead guards hisses through his teeth. You are unarmed, and you don't stand a chance. Go back to the cage, or we'll put you back in pieces.
Crossed the wrong month. Simply business.
I do have a turn undead, right? I suppose I don't have some kind of turn undead. I thought I did. So it's up here as well. Evil dragons are blinded for 1d4 pounds of failed save, reflects the house of the image. Actually, could be useful later.
Do not hold back.
Oh, yay! Good old negative levels. Only 57 seconds. It could be worse.
You won't survive me. Strike has won.
Same with the hardest spell. What does this do? Wow. Chips fucking misses. Just straight up fucking misses.
Endure this.
I'll cut you wide open.
Come on, land 2 hits. Nope. You call him old, land 1 hit.
You're a good person. I like you.
I'm worried that once those timers tick down, it'll just become permanent. Sometimes the game likes to do shit like that. Do a moderate mass.
Our time has come.
Sodia's restless. I wonder why.
Okay. It looks like it's not just got a permanent. Oh, actually, it's just going away. Good. I think it's because it's baby mode. Baby mode. Baby mode. All of our crap is just in this chest, so it's gonna take forever to load. I wish it would also just re-equip my shit. I don't remember who had what equipped. I hate this game. I don't mean that, but sometimes I genuinely mean that. Sometimes. Some fucking times. Like, did I give her a fucking secondary sword? Maybe. So much fucking shit. These are lands. Just gotta remember who got what equipped, you know? This is why I said this part sucks dick. Because now I should have taken, well, I don't know how easy it would be to fucking take that many screenshots. Sure. You know. Who knows what I had equipped in what order? Maybe that is correct. Yeah, you have your specialty 1. I need you a better necklace. This is what I was trying to avoid. Because I know for a fact this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. I was going to be here fucking doing this shit all day. He wasn't using the Warhammer, was he? I guess he was. I don't see any of the one-handed weapons in my... Well, it could have been the... Could have been that. Was Lan a longbow or a shortbow user? Deadly aim, careful shots. I'm not seeing a specific. I don't know. This is how I spent. Fucking hell, I spent too much time doing this. Yeah, like I said, I hate this part. It's ridiculous that it just unequips all your fucking gear. And then just like, oh yeah, you know, I mean, I get why it does, you know, it's not exactly a fucking... $10, 6, or... I know I'm never gonna equip it, but you know. One of these. I didn't rig up the Albert as well, didn't I? I need to do that. You are already new. Apparently not. I feel like I'm missing a couple rings. Or that maybe, you know, technically one of these rings probably went on her instead. Well, that's more or less everything, right? That'll do. Make sure to quick save.
Meditate on your mistakes.
I'll watch you
Make you feel better.
Okay. Sorry about that mess. I know we took a while to do that, but you know, if I had a choice, it wouldn't have been done. You notice your captor seems to be involved in a tense confrontation. A demon is blocking the undead knight's path. A smug grin spread across his impudent face. They're both too absorbed in the conversation to notice you. Where have you brought us, Castellar? New slaves to the mines. They look strong, so should last a couple of months at least. Well done, you bony cur. We've spotted your ship before it arrived, so there's a unit waiting for the main gate to escort your prisoners into the new mine shaft. Well, what are you waiting for? Bring them to me, he grins. Stand aside. These prisoners are my prey. My mistress sent me to hunt them down, and I have tracked them for months. I will take them for questioning myself. You catch sight of the demon's blood-red throat as he throws back his head and laughs mockingly. Well, surely these prisoners weren't walking around naked when you captured them. Where are their things? I want to see if they had anything interesting. Everything they own will be laid out at the feet of my mistress. Touch their belongings and you lose your head. Demons stare at you in terror, startled by your sudden appearance. Their advantage in numbers does not lend them courage. Panic is written across their faces. What? Kestogger, how did you manage to lose the prisoners? Useless deadbeat. This is your best, so you better clean it up. Perhaps tomorrow will be told of your mistake. The demon rushes away, not even bothering to put up a fight. He sees the retreat cause the whole morale of his warriors to falter, and they flee in panic. Kestogger and the undead soldiers are the only ones to maintain their position.
Make every strike count.
It's a good charge he did there.
We shall overcome.
The spirits demand your blood.
You brought the wrong mongrel.
You're irrelevant.
Beautiful.
Surrender or else.
Do not hold back.
You are today's sacrifice. Pain
Jeez Louise. My boy, try not doing that. You ever considered just not attacking me at all?
should have listened to reason.
You're in my way.
Too late for apologies.
Strike as one. You
Why don't he want to attack?
survive me.
Jeez Louise, man. Just watching him fucking go nuts like some kind of samurai movie or something. I don't know.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Like some kind of ding dang samurai movie. I don't know. It's nuts, crazy speak. That dang kung fu fighting, I don't know. Nothing of that craziness. I bet you we're losing those extra attacks because of the level loss.
Simply business.
Something when you are not familiar with them sitting the cards, funny glares, and how to pick the stuff. Serenades were traversed.
This war must end.
Let us not hesitate.
Trust in yourself.
God. It's like, oh, you have all this health, yeah, but, you know, when the enemy can just delete it anyway, what difference does it fucking make? Just, you know, just give me 5 health. What's... Just, let me have 1 health.
I am helpful, am I not?
So we can rest and come back here to clear our corruption if we need to.
I hope you appreciate this.
Beautiful. Lots of free money we can't spend because we're stuck here.
Make every strike count.
Oh, cool.
I'll hit you.
We shall overcome.
I wonder if, that guy just disappeared.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Go for their hearts.
Do not hold back.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Mind over muscle.
Little tongue.
Won't survive me.
I'll cut you wide open.
Okay, well, you know, apparently we could have done that a little bit better, but, you know. 15 hours of minus levels. Always good. Always good. Brave hero, come to my aid, I beg you. Now, you know me. Love helping demons. It's so good to help demons. Love them. So very much. Demons. Can't do anything with them, can't do anything without them. It's demons. There was a elemental down there. Help me, I'm in trouble. Oh, who will save me? A great reward awaits the hero who rescues me. Who rescues me? Come save me, hero. What? Well, and much more could you want? The treasures that I hold. Yes. So many treasures. The thing in front of you bears a passing resemblance to Articula, but even a blind person could not mistake this creature for the lady in shadow. The demon's body is an oozing pile of filth and excrement, and exudes a stench that would make little latrines of a poorhouse in Alashiria smell like a flower shop in comparison. Moreover, this creature sounds like nothing like Articula. The demon's voice is thick, like congealed porridge. Her words slur and slurp together as if they are being stirred with a spoon. Greetings, hero. The demon lowers her eyes flirtatiously. She giggles, pleased with herself. I can take on any form, and Articula is the most beautiful person, a perfect creature in all the worlds. That's why I wanted to be like Articula. Demon grows petulant, her voice whining like a spoiled princess. I need a knight. I am the filth queen, so I must have knights who repay my enemies for wronging me. I have been hurt by everyone. This was my island, and they made me an outcast. They kicked me out of the big wet cave, and they don't respect me at all. Especially that overgrown lizard, the black dragon. She chased me away, mocked me, and then tried to eat me. Dragons are nasty, but a good knight will kill the dragon. I never thought I'd say this, but I prefer not to take this contract. I simply doubt this client will uphold their end of the deal. Wholesome Queen sniffs tearfully, and then says in a whiny, petulant voice, Yes, no one has ever been that impertinent. No one has ever tried to eat me before. Ever! And that nasty dragon, she bragged about eating everything, even dead souls. She giggled and said she'd never had anything like me before, and I chased her away. But she'll be back. I didn't like being chewed. It was so disgusting. The evil lizard lives nearby, in a big cave with a hole at top. The rain falls in the hole. It's a good cave, dark and wet, and it used to be very quiet. But then the fat lizard came and kicked me out of it. Because she wouldn't fit any other caves. Why does she need the good cave? She's always out hunting. She flies over the islands all the time. The cave just stands there empty. And the dragon isn't in her lair. You'll have to summon her. Dragons love their treasure. Everyone knows that. If you touch the treasure, the dragon will hurry back in the blink of an eye to protect her property. But the thing that's scattered around the cave, the bright stick with a bird on top, sparkly dress, the round coins, and even the pretty little crown. Demon's voice grows wistful. There's a faraway look in her eyes. They're all just silly rocks that have been wrapped in illusions. The real treasure looks like boring rocks. Look closely. You'll see. You see them, right? I know this because I snuck there and wanted to steal, because my gaze pierced through the silly spell. Watch to kill your enemies. Because I asked you so? Is that enough a reason? Fine. Demon's voice is soft and flirtatious. I see you are brave. Kill the monster and I will reward you terribly generously. Okay. Yeah, totally. We're gonna kill the dragon anyway, right? The dragon's got treasure. I also know this dragon is a pain in the dick. So, you know. We need to be careful with it.
You won't stop us. It should work. Is it flawed?
Endure this.
Also worried that the levels that we're missing might, you know, harm our chances of beating the dragon.
Strike as one.
Let's just say this dragon fight is not a very easy one.
Make every strike count.
You should have listened to reason.
Attack.
You gotta be kidding me. Entire fucking turn wasted.
The wrong mongrel.
You're irrelevant.
This is not my time yet. We shall overcome.
You're in my way.
We'll make things
Near dead land. Okay, that should be enough, right? It's I don't know what room the dragon's in, but I do know the dragon's a pain in the dick. Like, this dragon is not very easy to fight because it has like a fucking really insanely overpowered breath weapon. I think that's the way down.
Let's make this
Oh well.
quick.
Because we're fighting a couple of fucking enemies, huh?
Do not hold back. You won't survive me.
Wow. That was certainly a turn.
surrender or else.
You had your chance.
The spirits demand your blood.
Wow. Just really can't hit him, huh?
Strike as one. Endure
14 damage total from that one, huh? Oh, good.
Simply business.
Do I have a spell to lower his AC? I feel like I should have something to lower his fucking AC.
Attack!
Wow.
Make every strike count.
Too late for apologies. You are today's sacrifice.
We shall overcome.
Oh, this is actually a really bad move then.
Am I at my limit?
Went awry.
Wow, huh?
You've crossed the wrong mark.
Is this guy just gonna fucking murder me? Because, you know, this... So, I thought that was Jolting Poet and not, It's a really good UI.
Do not hold back.
This might be, fucked. I can't fucking land it. I hate to save my life.
Won't survive me.
I'll hit you.
What is this int to begin with anyway? 22? This isn't like, so it's, one of the ways you can kill somebody is to lower a stat to 0. So, one of the abilities with Lich, right, is to lower, like, so there's just like a ability you can get for like spellcasting Lich, where basically like you can
Strike
wow, 5 self-healing, huh?
Forgive me for this failure. Endure this.
You won't stop us.
So you know, with every hit it sucks like a stat point from them, so it becomes like a becomes this really overpowered thing where if you cast
Make every strike count.
why is he staggered?
Mind over muscle.
I like how by being in range of me he's still taking that damage.
I dedicate my body to science.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me.
Surrender or else.
Not happy about that victory to be honest, but you know. Let's go ahead and just take a rest here, huh? Because it's not like the other games where you need supplies or anything. Just rest whenever you want, you know. So why don't we just rest whenever we want?
to me so rarely. I could tell you much that would interest you. We could be friends.
Your intellect is lower than the intellect of the average citizen, rich girl. Your knowledge and views are of no interest to the world.
Fucking burned. You're fairly fucking dumb for just any random citizen person. Or any random fucking city dwellers, so, you know, you're just useless to me. To be fair, though, Nenio, she does have a rare spellcasting ability, right? She speaks to spirits, which isn't a very common thing, which, you know, you'd think that would have some interest for you.
We march ahead.
I think this way is down into the next level of the mine. So we could fight our way into the mine, which probably wouldn't be the worst way to do it, honestly. Oh, yay, my favorite.
It's your time to cease to exist.
You know, have your team just fucking full-on stunned.
Attack!
And now she's turned to stone. Okay. Break enchantment works, apparently.
You're in my
That's my favorite part of these, is that you can just turn to me stone forever. And she's still technically forever dead now. Luckily this Ember has break enchantment, because I didn't know how important that would be in my playthrough. So, you know, I don't have that. And, you know,
endure this.
just genuinely a bad fucking call. Just want to make sure you have break enchantment, because, you know, shit like that happens constantly.
We shall overcome.
Hey, look, just... what can I say other than it genuinely just super killed two of the characters. Like, that happened.
Do not hold back.
Where's it going?
I'll hit you!
Also, like, you know, so, like, Nenio still hasn't had a fucking turn yet.
Make every strike count.
Yeah, so you can cast, like, Magic Missile. And each Magic Missile hit that you get, what do I have the feeling that actually didn't affect them?
Strike as one.
You should have listened to reason. You won't stop us.
Attack. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Man, it's funny how this is baby mode, right? But I'm somehow having, like, a harder time with some of this stuff than I was in the harder mode.
We shall
Maybe that shows that like I did pick some things better on my characters, but who fucking knows?
Hold on, just a little more.
You're a good person. I like you.
So why did that spell work on? Mm-hmm. See, this is the kind of shit that I'm talking about, right? Why does it work on her but not him?
Am I doing it wrong?
Why is he stuck as stone? I don't think I have any stone to flesh fucking, you know, because I kind of forgot to buy a bunch of these. Nope. Luckily they didn't just fucking suck it up. Yeah. Do 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 do. Hate this fucking game sometimes. Do 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 do. It's literally not a problem in any part of the game other than this one, so you don't really end up thinking you need this crap, but you fucking do. Do 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 do. So much to do in your poo poo hole. It's just nonsense, man. Utter fucking nonsense. That's one you need to grab what's on them, right? We're gonna ignore the crystal hole this time. So turn around here. Alma loves his goldfish. It's just in my head. Earth elementals aren't that dangerous, right?
All ears. Let's do this quick.
Surrender or else.
Simply business.
You're irrelevant. Ha! Too late for apologies.
Hey, you watch out, young man.
It's your time to cease to exist.
No damage.
You've crossed the
You're not allowed to deal damage. Just stop.
Do not hold back.
Enemies, not allowed to deal damage. Just not allowed. Don't consider it. Don't think about it. Don't even think about considering it. Hey!
You're in my way.
No.
You won't survive me.
No damage. Why wouldn't you just have elementals duel your mining? It feels like, right, there's like certain levels of like weirdness in D&D, right? It's like, oh, we've had these slave mines where, you know, slaves mine. Believe it or not, it's kind of in the fucking name. But like, you know, why not just summon elementals to mine? Or is it that much harder to summon an elemental than it would be to, you know, control a slave for an extended period of time? You know? Who the fuck is this dragon? I think it might be over here, maybe. We don't have to worry about it too much. I know he's not going to be in the cave.
Godspeed. Endure this.
I'll hit you!
The spirits demand your blood.
You won't stop us. You are today's sacrifice! I'll remove this obstacle.
Make every strike count.
Yeah. Easy experience. Easy dinosaur bones. But Brandon, why do you need dinosaur bones? Well, you see, kids, when you want to summon dinosaurs, you need dinosaur bones. It's just simple necromancy. Not to confuse with necromancy, which would be how anybody without, you know, severe mental fucking, you know, it's fucking pure retardation. In its most purest form. Drink it up, kids. It's at least $5.99 a gallon.
Well,
How much does a vaccine cost? I genuinely. I don't know. I would love to live in the world of somebody who's, you know, very entrenched
hide from me.
in Oh, look, there's the, Okay. So we need to do, right, is we need to have everybody hide in the corner. Because this dragon, I would imagine, is still fucking a pain in the dick, even if it's not in the, one of those, one of these, one of these. I guess the question is also, you know, I'm not gonna do the terrible cheat. We'll do it if, you know, if the game proves to be, if it proves to be too much for us. Which I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but it's pretty bad. Triceratops. Touch the treasure, Triceratops. I didn't quick save, did I? Normally I have to hunt my prey. And so what he has like a breath weapon. Not even land getting this close is to be too close, but
Mind over muscle.
I don't know why I'm rushing in. Oh. It's surprisingly not anywhere near as bad. And Camilla's afraid. I probably should have used Remove Fear.
You've crossed the wrong mark.
Nice try. Didn't work though.
50-foot burst seems like it's going to be too much for me. And she got framed. Jeez Louise, man. You have Remove Fear, right? Or maybe she does, but I don't see where it is. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Right. 43. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 attacks. In one turn, he just fucking passes out dead. I mean, understandable. If I had 6 fucking attacks in one turn, I'd probably explode too. Negative energy. It doesn't say... I wonder. We'll test it out. I don't think this fight's gonna, you know. Get him, spiders, get him! Get him!
You won't survive me.
Greatest Rock would be a very, it would do the job, that's for sure. But, it'd probably also kill everybody else in a fucking 10 meter radius. The problem is, right, like, I know it would be effective. Problem is, I also know it would be too effective. It can't hit the spiders. It's too big to hit the spider. The spiders can't take damage. Oh my god. And to think, Greyboar had to die to give us the information. Oh no, all the spiders are dead. And so is Camilla. My fucking god. Oh no, that's why. Spiders didn't die. Camilla did. So it couldn't kill the spiders, but it could kill Camilla, which effectively killed the spiders. I mean, it's good to know, because I don't think this fight's gonna go our way. Good old immunity magic missile. A lot of them didn't have that.
Endure this. This is not my time yet.
No, well, I fucked that up.
Make every strike count.
Okay. Okay, I think we don't know how this is gonna go, eh? You know, everybody's already dead anyway. How bad could it be? How bad could it possibly be? I don't think the dragon can be knocked prone, so I don't know if the Sirocco is really as effective as it could be on the dragon. How bad could it be? I think we're actually gonna call it here for tonight. We'll do the dragon next time. It's just, fuck. It's just, you know, still getting over that cold. Actually, I think we're almost good in the good. But tomorrow's gonna be Pokemon. Time at the Nuzlocke that is destined to fail with how quickly I'm dropping Pokemon. You know. But sorry this one being such a talking heavy episode, stream or whatever. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.